Holy smokes, this is kind of heavy. So today I got a new battery for my camper, and I'm building a cardboard camper, and it seems counterintuitive why I'm getting a bigger battery when I'm trying to go cardboard, which is lighter and less strong than wood, but you'll just have to watch the videos to see that. But today got this big old honking 200 amp hour lithium ion phosphate battery that we're going to try today. Going to try to run all my stuff with it, so let's give it a shot. All right, let's see what's in the box. Okay, man, this thing is a monster. User manual. It's a Goldie Mate, and you know me. I like things that are cheap and economical, and this is basically the lowest price 200 amp hour battery I could find. So let's look at this thing. Oh man, it's a monster. So let's hook it up to my big inverter, and then we're going to try to run as much stuff as we can. And really, one day I plan to try to run AC with this battery, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so let's compare this to my old battery. So this is 100 milliamp, 100 amp hours, and this is 200 amp hours. You could see it is a monster. So it should give me basically twice the power. Alright, and you can't just hook up a big battery to a small inverter. And you saw my previous video of this Leap Trend inverter. You could click the link up there if you want to see it. So this is a 2000 watt inverter, and we're going to hook up this big guy to that big guy. I know there are a lot of people out there that are very intimidated by hooking up this kind of power equipment, but in this case with a battery and inverter, it's really not that hard. You know, you got your red terminal and your black terminal. You hook up the red guy to the red guy. You hook up the black guy to the black guy. And you got to make sure your wires are big enough, of course, and these are the wires that came with it. But for the most part, that's all you have to do. So let's unscrew this. Never touch the two terminals together. Right now I could touch it on the inverter because there's no power yet, but just for good practice, never touch the black with red. That's very bad. And you know, you want to make sure you put the sleeves on like this, because you know, if they do touch, that's a bad thing. Remember, let's say if you had your screwdriver or something, you drop it and it touches the two terminals, that's not a good thing. So keep it covered up and connect the red with the red and the black with the black. So I'm just going to set it up right here and leave it a little bit precarious because I want to be able to look at this window and monitor how much watts I'm using as I'm plugging in things and turning things on. But I'm going to hook up the red guy to the red guy over here. All right, so I got the red screwed in tight, and when I put in this black guy, and you got to understand that sometimes when things haven't been powered up yet and you initially touch it, there will be a little bit of a spark. So I want to give you that caveat. The spark is scary, but it's okay. But just know that when you touch it to this battery, it may spark and it may not. But chances are it will, but there's a slight chance it won't. So just be conscious of that and don't freak out. Of course, with all my warning, this is the one time it doesn't spark. In a way, I was kind of hoping it would so you could see it. But if it doesn't, good. Keep it on the terminal and screw it in. Screw it in tight and make sure everything is nice and secure. So let's power it up and take a look. All right, looks good. It looks like we got good voltage, and of course there's 0 watts right now because nothing's plugged in. So let's plug in a few devices and see how well the battery performs. We'll hook up a few things to these outlets right here. You know, we'll make sure we turn on some of my big equipment, my refrigerator, my microwave, and the coffee maker. Those all take a lot of power. and maybe we'll turn on the electric grill I have over here, and let's see what else I have. I do have this rice maker over here, but this rice maker doesn't take a lot of power, so it's probably not that interesting to run that. But we'll run what we got and see how it goes. Okay, so let's start hooking everything up. First, this is my power strip that will power this guy right here, and then I'm going to plug in these guys. So first, let's go with the microwave. The refrigerator. Let's power this thing on. Okay. You can hear the compressor is running, and it's using around 80 watts. Okay. Next up, let's power. Let's see. We'll go with my coffee maker. Turn that guy on. Let's see. Wow, it jumped to 700 watts. So the coffee maker uses around 620 watts when it's going. Let's plug in the microwave. Microwave's plugged in. They shouldn't consume very much while it's in that mode. But let's plug in the electric grill. Whoa, look at that jump. Plug in the electric grill is another, let's say 700 watts or so for this electric grill. And now here's the big guy. So let's turn on the microwave, and we'll just do 30 seconds. Holy smokes. All right. That clipped. That was just too much power. All right, let's reset everything. Okay, so I can't run the microwave also. That's just too much. That's another almost 1,000 watts. But running the grill, the coffee maker, and the refrigerator works. And I know if I take out the grill, in that case, I can run the microwave. And that's pushing around almost 2,000. So that's pretty much the max of this. So, it's rare that you're going to run everything all at once anyway. But one day, I'm going to try to run AC with this sucker, and we'll see how that goes. So this is working great. And if you're interested to see how I'm going to integrate this into my cardboard build, you'll just stay tuned. But for now, you can see it powers the microwave, the coffee maker, and the refrigerator with no issues. So this battery is going to give me a lot more life than my old 100 amp hour battery. I am limited to 2,000 watts, so I can't go any more than what my inverter does, but I can run twice as long with the battery that's twice as big.